Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. In today's video, I will be showing you how to do your makeup after getting a microneedling treatment or if you are experiencing peeling with your skin. I got microneedling done about, I want to say 4 days ago. And one of the side effects of microneedling is that your skin is going to peel. My skin started peeling about 2 days after treatment. The first day it was peeling, it was crazy. Second day, a little bit crazy. Today, it's actually not that bad. I was inspired to do this video yesterday when I had to get ready for work and it was peeling and I was putting makeup over it. Today, it's not that bad. I just have some peeling on my forehead area, if you guys can see that. But yeah, normally you see the peeling much more once I apply my sunscreen. So just to let you guys know, when you get microneedling done, you have to use gentle products on your face. You can't use any of those extra things like serums, retinols, or vitamin C. So I got the Neutrogena Fresh Foaming Cleanser. This also acts as a makeup remover. So you do want to avoid makeup remover wipes once you get the microneedling treatment, just because it's going to be rubbing and scrubbing that makeup off of your face. So I got this cleanser because it's a 2-in-1, and then I'm using a very simple and lightweight moisturizer. I don't know if it's Cetaphil or Cetaphil, but this is their moisturizing lotion for face and body. Very lightweight. I've been using these two, and then I go in with my SPF. So normally, once I apply my SPF, you can see the peeling even more. Let's see. Unless I'm not being deceived and a lot of the peeling is pretty much done for on my skin. Okay. So the forehead area is what's really, yeah, even flaking off. That looks gross. I'll show you guys in a second. See, you can kind of, I don't know if you guys can see my hand. You can see the flakes on my hand. Yep, and then over here, okay, you can see peeling, not peeling. So the first 24 hours within you getting the microneedling procedure, you're not supposed to do anything to your face. You're not supposed to use any makeup. You're supposed to avoid the sun, things like that. After the first 24 hours, you are able to wear makeup. So if you want to cover up the peeling and things like that, you can do that. Now, my makeup routine, when it comes to peeling skin, is pretty simple, yet there are a few things that you need to keep in mind. So first thing that I like to do is go in after using SPF. I like to use either a facial spray. This is the Mario Badescu Aloe Cucumber and Green Tea Facial Spray, and or a setting spray. Now, since we use SPF and we're trying to avoid putting too many products on our face because of the ingredients, I don't use a primer. So what I've been doing is spraying this Milani Make It Last setting spray. But before I spray it, I am going to spray this just because the Milani is a matte setting spray. And when it comes to peeling skin, you want to try to avoid matte products as much as possible because it's just going to make that peeling look even worse and more dry. The reason I spray that is because when that peeling skin is dry, it's easier to get it to kind of stick back onto your skin and just blend in even better. That was the setting spray. Now that that part is done, you're just gonna let that settle, and I like to do my brows at this point. I don't do anything different, so I'm going in with the Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil in dark brown. Just like to do my normal thing with this. Then I'm just going to blend everything out. Again, everything is pretty normal for my brow routine. This is what I always do. Not doing anything any differently here. So next is the part where we have to be very careful with what we apply and how we apply it. So as far as foundation is concerned, I'm an oily skin girl. I usually reach for matte foundation, super matte foundation. You don't want to do that if your skin is peeling. That's why I just made sure to set my face before I started anything, just to kind of help aid in absorbing that oil. So today I'm going to be using the Maybelline Matte Plus Poreless Foundation. Now, I know you guys are thinking, hey, that says matte in it, but if you've tried this before, you know this particular matte foundation is not a drying matte at all. You want to avoid drying matte foundations because, again, that's just going to make the peeling look worse, and it's not a good look, sis. So again, do not reach for a drying matte foundation. This is good. So I like to dab this onto my hand as usual. And what you want to use to apply your foundation is a nice buffing brush so you can buff it into the skin. Now, if you're like me and you like beauty blenders as well, you want to avoid the beauty blenders because that's just going to pretty much pick up the peeling skin and place it all over your face. I know, it does not sound cute. So what I like to do is go ahead and dab and then just buff it into your skin. And you want to try to use as little product as possible, less than you would normally use, because the peeling skin also unfortunately gives you a bit of a cakey look, just because, you know, the skin is pretty much lifting and it's shedding. So you don't want to cake on your makeup and then also have the cakey look from your skin peeling. It's just not gonna do it. Now again, my skin was much worse yesterday as far as peeling. Today it's not doing that bad. The first day it was the lower half of my skin that was peeling and just like today it's mainly around my forehead and then some over here, but it's still not as bad as it was these past couple days. So, but still, trust me, these tips will help you out. So this is with the foundation on, buffed in. I did not use a beauty blender. You want to make sure you buff it in really well so that you don't have to use a beauty blender. If you have to use a beauty blender, I would say just lightly use it, but I mean, I highly recommend avoiding it because it literally will pick up that skin and just place it all over your face. So next we're going to highlight. I'm going back in with that same L'Oreal concealer in the shade Amber. And so when it comes to highlighting, if you're one of those people that used to do all this, don't do it. Keep it simple. Little bit under the eye. Because normally with microneedling, they avoid this area anyway. So if you have peeling, it'll be below it. So I would say keep your concealer right underneath the eye. Do not drag it out. And then I'm not peeling in this area, so I'm fine concealing there. If you are peeling in that area, I would say either use the excess from blending this in or avoid it completely. So just a little bit there. Okay, And I'm not going to highlight my forehead because normally I don't go into my forehead, but especially today, my forehead's still peeling, so I'm going to avoid it. Next, we're going in with some powder. This is the Laura Mercier Honey Translucent Powder. And when it comes to powder, same thing. You want to use as little as possible because it's just going to add to that cakey look that your peeling skin is already giving. So as little powder as possible. And you want to place it exactly where you highlighted. I think I got lipstick or something on this. So if you're one of those people that's known to go overboard with the powder and highlighting, just try not to if your skin is peeling. Very light. And you can even spray some more setting spray or facial mist before doing this part, just to make sure your makeup isn't caking up. So that's all we're gonna do for setting powder. Now is a part that you don't really need to worry about. So this part is pretty normal as well. However you like to do your eye makeup, you can do that the way that you normally do it. I'm going to hurry up and just do mine off camera just because this isn't really valuable to the video. So I'm gonna do my eye makeup and then we'll finish the rest of our face. Okay, you guys, so eye makeup is done. Now we're going to dust this powder off. I like to use this big fluffy brush and just dust it away. If you can, try to brush the same way that your skin is peeling. So over here, mine is kind of peeling upward, so kind of try to brush in the same direction, because just if you go against it, it's going to cause that skin to stick out. So just like that. And then if you normally go over your face with a setting powder that's the same color as your skin, I would say very, very, very lightly. And just make sure you're tapping that in and not brushing it. So you guys know I love my bronzing and my contouring. I am going to do that today. However, same technique. You don't want to do any blending per se. You just want to tap it in. So when you go in, make sure you're going in lightly, just because doing this with peeling skin is not going to be cute. So I just like to tap it back and forth and kind of just build as you go, while also keeping in mind that less is going to be more when your skin is peeling. Same thing with the forehead. So this is my problem area. All the steps that we've done so far has laid down that peeling skin, so we don't want to disturb it. So just continue pressing any additional product into the skin to just melt that peeling skin back in, or at least give it the appearance of doing so. So you want to tap and not blend. I'm not really peeling down here, so that's why I'm doing this, but if you are, by all means avoid it. Next, when it comes to your nose contour, which I'm using the same Maybelline Matte Plus Poreless 362 powder. So when it comes to your nose contour, it's kind of hard, but same thing. You want to just press that product in and just try not to blend it back and forth because that's going to lift that peeling skin. Then if your Cupid's bow is not too peely, I like to go over mine a little bit. But pretty much the technique when dealing with peeling skin is to pat your product into your skin and to avoid any back and forth brushing or blending. And you can still get pretty good results with how your makeup comes out. So now that we're done with the powders, I'm gonna do exactly what we did in the beginning. Go in with that facial spray just to help that peeling skin blend into your normal skin even better. And then go in with some setting spray just so you can have that long-lasting makeup, especially since we're not using any primers. Just so you can have that long-lasting makeup, especially since we're not using any primers. And of course, for the lips, you can do whatever you want. I used the Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb and brown liner. Kept it really simple, but you can do whatever you want for lips. But that is it for this video, you guys. I hope you found it super helpful in knowing how to apply your makeup when your skin is peeling. If you have gotten microneedling done or plan to get it done, let me know in the comments. If you have any questions, let me know as well. I am kind of keeping a diary of my microneedling process, so stay tuned to that if it's not already posted. You can check that out in my skincare playlist, and make sure you follow me on Instagram because I also have a highlight for you to check out. So yeah, if you're dealing with peeling skin, let me know in the comments as well. But don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next one.